All right. So, what's up, everybody? Your boy John Deerman 22 here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So, today is May 17th, 2025. We are only, probably, I want to say, few days. Well, not few, but we are only 28 days away from the summer 2025 concert. Supposedly what is going to be one of the best concerts ever to be put to film. Now, obviously we don't have a whole lot of time left, but yeah, so it's been a while. And when I say it's been a while, it has been an excruciatingly long time. 8 days to be exact. Because the last video that I put up was the May 19th. Not the May 19th. The May 9th vlog. So from May 9th up till today, 8 days apart from that video to this video. Yeah, and you guys are probably wondering where I've been at, considering there hasn't been a video in, forever. Things have come up. Well, something came up Friday when I came home from work, so that's one of the reasons that I wasn't around on the channel. The second reason is I had to help my grandma because my grandma had just returned from her hip surgery on that day. So that Friday, she got home. She was in and yeah, so yeah. We're not even going to talk about what happened on May 9th because that is classified crap to me. And that's classified family stuff. Okay, that doesn't even need to be said. All right? Hope you guys all understand that. And yeah, and the third reason is that I haven't been to work this whole week. The last time I was at work was Friday, May 9th. It's now been 8 days. Because if you count Saturday, last Saturday, last Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, basically, I know that's 7 days apart, but it's basically 8 to me because, it's just terrible, you guys. So, but I'm back, and we're going to get back into the swing of things, okay? Because getting back into the swing of things shouldn't be that hard for me. At least that's as far as I know. So, anyway, I've been practicing a new song that Bruce Springsteen released off of the Lost albums. Well, I think it's either the Lost Records or the Lost Albums or the Lost Songs album, track 2, and Repo Man. That is R-E-P-O, Repo Man. Yes, the song Repo Man. I have no idea who the original artist was for Repo Man, but Bruce Springsteen did it. fantastic job. Absolutely love it. It's a banger and a half. And yeah, so I missed out on a lot of graduations, you guys. Missed out on a lot. I've only managed to get the 2. I'll probably end up only going the 3 out of this whole year because being stuck back here at my grandparents is just, yeah. And that's all I can say. So, anyway, yeah, I have a few battle wounds on my arms and a few on my hands. You can see that there's still dirt all underneath my fingernails and stuff like that, and I have to clean them out. Holy cow. So, yeah, but I am tired, you guys. I am absolutely exhausted. Today's been a day, and tomorrow will be another day, and stuff like that, and that just doesn't work for me. And it's going to be tiring, it's going to be exhausting, and it's just going to be how things are going to go, you know? You can't say too much and you can't do too much, you know? But, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do have the option to stay behind for the rest of the school year and not come back until next year. And the contract is filled, so I will be back. So I will be going back to work next year, and it's just gonna be tough. It's gonna be sad that if I decide that I'm gonna just stay home and not go back to work for a while, and just flip-flop back and forth between the days. That's just not how things are going to work for me. Things that work for me are just too much, But that's all right. That's how things go. We're just going to try and see what works best. So, yeah, But to me, I have to get back to work, otherwise I'm going to be driven insane for the whole time. My brothers are going back to school My brothers are going to go back to school, so my dad's going to go back to work. I'm going to go back to work. And it's just going to be how things are going to go, And that's just how things are, But anyway, so I know some of you guys are going to ask, where in the heck are the FS25 Season 11 episodes? Well, FS25 is actually receiving another DLC. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another DLC. You heard me correct. This is the Plains and Prairies Pack DLC that is coming June 3rd. June 3rd, ladies and gentlemen, 2025. And can I not wait to play around with more old-fashioned tractors. Well, I can't necessarily say they're old-fashioned, but old, like 1990s tractors, 1980s, 1990s tractors. There's a few of those in there. 3 brands, which to me, 3 brands isn't nothing special, and they kind of got that wrong. Yeah, they got that wrong. There's more than 3 brands on there. So, yeah, but I mean 21 pieces of brand spanking new machinery. And some of you guys are probably going to say, or some of you guys are going to ask, if FS25, well, if any of those tractors, like the 976 or the 1156 or the Nemes or Nemus, I think it's Nemus. So either the Nemus, the mechanical front wheel assist tractor, or the 976 Ford or Versatile, or the 1156 Ford or Versatile, and or the Delta Track, or the big man himself, the 1080 Big Roy. And yeah, we got a lot of decent machinery in in some of that stuff, but one of them versatile tractors, is going to end up on the farm as a test run in season 11, just to prove itself worthy. Will it do well? It might actually take the job of the planter of the 1206. And who knows, maybe if it doesn't take charge of the 1206's job of running the planter, then it'll run the disc chisel or the chisel plow through the corn stalks and stuff, and it'll do that instead. And or it'll run the cultivator. That depends on what happens. You know, you can't expect everything to go 100% perfect, but you also can't say that it's going to end up turning to dog crap in a hurry. Because you can't say that, folks. You can't say that. But it will. But trust me and don't worry, the versatile tractors will return in probably in, I want to say when it returns again, when the tractors make their full debut, it will probably be season 12 when I play on the Louisiana map. Probably maybe 2 of them versatile tractors, or 3 of them, will get a head start on the farm. And of course, yes, the 8400, the 8200, and the 1206 are still going to be in the starting lineup. Obviously. So there still might be 6, maybe 5 tractors. Obviously, the A, the Super H, and the Super W4 are not coming into FS25 Season 12. Because in the Louisiana map, the farm is massive. Like, the farm is huge. But the fields aren't that big. Well, there is some big fields, but not many. So, not many fields, not many big fields could end up being what I'm looking for. Well, not big fields, but, well, not small fields, but medium to big size fields are what I'm shooting for on maps. Not small fields like what are on the Riverbed Springs map. That doesn't help me any. Like, the only 2 big fields I'll have are fields 2 and 7. That's it. Otherwise, fields 3, 4, and 5 are all small fields. And yeah, I know I could turn all them fields into one big field, but that doesn't help me in the slightest. Alright? If it did, maybe it would work. Maybe it would work. Maybe, who knows? I certainly don't. So, anyway, that's it for today. I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell for each and every upload. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day and stay safe out there, everybody. Later, you guys.